all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
On the Bossman Show, we're here with Kermit Davis, friend of the show, and then with the Ole Miss Rebels out of the SEC. Coach, how things over there in Oxford, man?
Well, we're looking at our rooms today. We up 10 at Texas A&M last night, and just couldn't buy a bucket, and ended up going like 18 for 60 from the floor. Got beat at A&M, and got back late last night and took the day off today and get ready for Arkansas Razorbacks on Saturday.
Yeah, because I know you got to deal with Coach Bossman, and what he brings to the table is always a different type of matchup with those guys. Baby, you did a good job in Nevada. Now he's there in Arkansas. So what are you seeing from him on film so far, Coach, as you get ready to play those guys on Saturday at 5 p.m.?
Yeah, they got 9 guys coming back off an NIT team that won a game in NIT. They got good experience. They're playing really hard, very fast and open floor. They're guarding at a high level. And Eric's done a great job with their team. They're at Florida tonight. They're at LSU tonight. And so we'll get another good look at them tonight and get ready for Saturday.
Yes, indeed. Now, Coach, I know you took over his job in 18 here. So, Coach, what do you say have been the biggest improvements you've made since you took over and had a full season, off-season to kind of implement your culture, your system, and your style of play here as you get in this season here going forward?
Yeah, this time last year, we just beaten Auburn at home, who was ranked 12th, and getting ready to go to Mississippi State. Had a great win on CBS, and our team was a little more experienced, put together. Obviously, we had Terrence Davis, who started for the Raptors tonight and had 11 the first quarter, so obviously we missed Terrence. And we've had one key injury to a starter that's kind of hurt us. You know, we're young. We're playing 9 new guys right now, and we only have one senior. A lot of teams are young, though, so that's not an excuse. But they sort of have the toughness and IQ that, you know, we love to have in our teams right now. And we're 9-5. We've played a difficult schedule, but we've got to keep recruiting. We've got to keep bringing in depth. Got to value toughness a little more in recruiting. Get tougher guys in here that understand the competitive nature of the SEC.
Yeah, Coach, it's a very tough conference from top to bottom. I mean, there's no easy night. Any one of the schools you play, it's no way you say this is a win. So you coach guys hard. What's a little about you coach guys hard, and you got to have guys who want to be coached hard and are very coachable and accept coaching, which is of paramount in the SEC, of course.
Well, you know, the biggest thing I think is you coach guys with good body language. We got some guys that don't have great body language. They got good body language when it's going good. And they're all good people. But, you know, for competitive athletics, you've got to coach your best players the hardest. And guys just got to have a great value and love for basketball. And so as you're building your program, sometimes, you know, we got off to a quick start last year. Maybe it's a little reset this year. You know, we got to start building depth. And I love what we're doing in recruiting. You know, we just got some young guys in our program that maybe not quite ready to impact SEC games at a high level. We just got to keep working with them and hope that'll happen toward the end of the year.
And, Coach, you know, what's good about the conference play is you do have time to prepare for your opponents and kind of do some self-scouting and player development pieces as well as you prepare for those guys, which hopefully will help them as you go through January, February, into March, and then come to Nashville for the tournament at Bridgestone, of course.
Yeah, we do. You know, we kind of play a lot of Saturday, Tuesday games. You take off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to prepare for Saturday games. And, you know, the league schedule is just tough. I mean, those Sunday quick turnarounds and Tuesday are hard. And so, you know, our team just got to, you know, we got to put scouting into the game. It's a fine line, whether, you know, you're scouting or we got to work on ourselves a bunch in the next couple of days. So we got to scout Arkansas, and we will, but we got to get our team better.
You got that right, Coach. Now, Coach, now, like I said, you got a few young men from down here in Georgia. One of them been sophomore forward, KJ Buffin. Talk about him a little bit, Gainesville, where he's going to meet your program going forward as a young man, as a sophomore.
Yeah, you know, I really like KJ. He's in a little struggle right now. He's just not rebounding the ball. He's not as physical as we'd like for him to be. He's had some really good moments this year. His last couple of weeks has not been what we think KJ can play. He's got to be more assertive, more physical, tougher. And, you know, so he's played really good against, I hate to say it, but against lesser competition, non-Power 5. In the Power 5 games, he hadn't played as well. It's kind of been our whole team. So I think KJ's got good talent, but he's got to play better. He's got to play better because he's got a big role for our team right now.
And I know freshman forward, Carlos Clay out of Albany, Georgia, Coach, was actually where my fiance is from. You know, she wanted me to ask you about him as well because he's from her hometown.
Yeah, Carl's a great kid. You know, he redshirted him. He's not getting as many minutes as, you know, right now. He keeps working. He's in the gym today on his own. He's got a great attitude. He's gotten his body a lot better. I do think Carlos is going to be a really good player in time. And so, you know, he's just got to keep plugging away and keep working.
And, Coach, you know, I think that what's good about, you know, your program is this, Coach, you've always been a guy to develop talent. You know, I watched you at Middle do it for years, and I know you can do it at Ole Miss, of course. And so did you try to get these young men to realize that you have to win today, and the process really matters about getting better? Like you said, Carl came in on his own today on the off day. So all those things that matter after practice, getting up shots after practice, getting extra lifting, of course, eating the right way, because every little thing you do affects how it happens on the court on game nights.
Well, you know, I think sometimes guys get to our level and they almost feel entitled. They get spoiled a little bit. You know, I mean, I can't imagine that, you know, you have an off day and guys don't come in the gym. We had 4 or 5 that did not come to the gym today. We had 7 or 8 that did. You know, you're fixing to play an Arkansas team at home. The game will probably be sold out. You're so, I don't know. The guys are built different, and it's up to us to get the right guys in recruiting that love competitive situations, that respond to adversity, that understand you got to go through tough situations, understand about taking care of your body, eating right, sleeping, being with the right people, just paying attention to scouting reports, all the little bitty things, And there's two things that always matter in anything that you do, not just basketball. It's passion, toughness, and basketball, and just IQ. You got to know your craft, and then you got to have just kind of a real passion to do it. And so we've got guys that are struggling in one of those areas, and you start building your program. You got a lot of guys that have toughness and great basketball IQ.
You got there right, Coach. Now, 'cause I know if anybody can get done as you, Coach Davis, and and so for you, I know being back in Mississippi has to be good for you. So how's the reception being if you coming back home, Mississippi, and all the friends and family you have back home there?
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. I'm so grateful to Ole Miss to give me an opportunity to come back to my home state and coach in a state that I've always loved for my whole life, and be close to my mom and dad, my brother, my sister, my daughter. We got married to a guy from Tupelo. They come to all the games, and so that's terrific for me. I just couldn't, be in a better place in my career right now. And I love Ole Miss. People are fabulous. I want to win so badly for our players and our fans and our university, and take it to a national brand in basketball. But we've got a lot of work ahead of us for sure.
And, Coach, I love the arena down there. I came down there in 17, and I kind of walked in it a little bit and saw it. But I watched it on TV. It must be a thrill to play that new arena. I know the old place is real nice, too, for the nostalgia. But that new place you guys have is pretty nice there you have.
It really is. It's probably as far as a fan-friendly and fan amenities. I put it up against any basketball arena in the country. It's perfect size. They designed it great. I mean, the fans are there with 3 different areas for eating and social drinking, and it's like an NBA arena, parking to the arena, lighting, it's just scoreboard, everything, game operations, they do it unbelievable. And so it's an NBA arena that seats 9,600, which is perfect size for us. And so they did it. It's spectacular, and we love playing in it, and we'll have another great crowd there on Saturday.
I thought it was cool, Coach. You guys played Rod Barnes at Bakersfield, the old coach at Ole Miss, and you played your old school in middle. I thought it was pretty cool. You played two people who meant a lot to you. Middle, of course, you've been there for so many years, and Coach Barnes who meant a lot to that program as well.
Yeah, I talked to Rod, and Rod is great. Rod is just typifies Ole Miss. You think about it, was his number is retired at Ole Miss. He took a basketball team to NCAA tournaments. He was an assistant coach for good teams. He's done a great job at Cal State Bakersfield. So Rod and his family came back, and we honored his family and Rod. And he's an excellent coach and a great person.
And then I watched the game in Memphis you guys played. You were so close to beating those guys. That team was very talented, and your guys about got that job done up there against those young men. I know it wasn't the results you wanted, but it had to make you happy how they competed against those guys in Memphis for sure.
Yeah, we got down 16, came back, cut it to 1, had a chance to almost win it at the end, and I thought Brian got fouled on a 3-point shot. They ruled it on the floor. And so we're down 3. If you could have made all 3, we're going to overtime. But it is. Memphis has a really good team, great crowd, great rivalry. We look forward to having Memphis back in the pavilion next year.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you what, Coach, I'm glad to hear from you again, Coach. I missed you. I missed talking to you as much as I did when you was in Middle Tennessee, but I still keep my eye on you, see how you guys are doing at Ole Miss, Coach. I'm happy to talk to you. I look forward to seeing you in Nashville at the Final Four when you come down here in Atlanta as well, Coach.
Well, you got it. We look forward to seeing you. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, Coach. See you soon, buddy.
Thanks, JR. Bye, buddy.
Right.
Bye.
Thank you.
hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.